Left-handed by the Nohashtagpoet. What's the weight of a single human soul? It should forever be weightless. So if you were to put any substance, act, or thing that feels good on the other side of a scale, you'll see the difficulty finding balance. What does it benefit a man to gain the world if he loses his own soul? Factor in societal expectations, shame, and various negative emotions, and we can choose to make our souls heavier so that we can exist with the opposing weight. Or we can purge ourselves of shame and negative self-image and rid the scales of those other physical things, and we will find that a weightless and light soul doesn't tip an empty set of scales, thus rebirthing our natural balance. A soul is something that's supposed to remain weightless. But sometimes over the course of a lifetime, our soul absorbs those other things and integrates them. At that point, the soul itself gets heavier and heavier until it becomes weighed down. If you abuse something that feels good, it will replace a part of your soul with itself. Euphoria and feelings of ecstasy are sacred things. Balance is ridiculously easy as a concept, but it is exceedingly difficult to put into action. You want what sits opposed to your soul on the scales. You integrate it as a part of yourself because it balances those same scales. Your soul absorbs the toxic nature of its opposition as a form of compensation, and the imbalance becomes an artificial balance maintained by feeding your soul those things that are good, but only in moderation. One must say no for a time to become normalized before they can go be wicked once more. Some think I have a strong will, but it has nothing to do with that. I simply know that I'm not forbidden to do anything, so I understand that sometimes I have to walk away from what's good to make it become good once again. Unburdening myself, leaving the weight behind and finding balance so I can go have fun rocking the scales again. There's no saying no, there's only saying not right now. One should never forbid themselves from anything. That is the key to rational moderation and why I don't believe in abstinence. Overuse and underuse are both paths to destruction, two opposing poles to the same magnet, the two blades of a double-edged sword. I walk the left-hand path, where we find enlightenment within ourselves through all those things that feel good by figuring out how to use those gifts correctly. That's why most that walk this path self-destruct. It's not easy, but it has its benefits, or I wouldn't walk it. Nobody would. When your soul feels heavy and death lingers on the air, you must tell death, "Get thee from me, reaper, for I will be back to see you again soon." And in that is the key to happiness and balance. Live a full life. Stop, but never quit. Go, but never forget to rest. Stare death in its cold and empty eyes and smile, because no matter the life you've lived, we all meet our end one day. Only one question will remain. Did you live a full and happy life by your own rules, following your heart? Or did you live half a life mostly miserable, following someone else's dogmatic propaganda?